Hey guys, Toby here from Hadler Fitness. So today what we're talking about is how to not gain weight over the Christmas period. Alright, so I'm going to give you 5 tips that you can implement straight away that will help you not gain at least 5+ kilos over the month that you're having off over Christmas, like that December to January period. Alright, let's kick this off. Number 1, calories are king. Alright, so with this your caloric intake based off your TDEE is the most important thing, okay? If you're eating in a calorie surplus, you're eating too much food, you're going to gain weight. There's no way around that, okay? We can get right on the science of it, but just trust me, studies show and evidence and like it just is, all right? It just is. If you're overeating more than what your body needs, you're going to put on weight. If you're eating in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose weight, all right? So, and if you're eating at maintenance, you'll kind of maintain. Obviously, 1 to 2 kilos doesn't really matter, but if you're kind of pushing that 3 to 4 or above, that's a fair bit of weight to gain in such a short amount of time, okay? So just be aware of that. Make sure you have a rough idea of the amount of food you're intaking. Number two, all right, so understanding food intake. All right, so the biggest one I can give you is intermittent fasting. So skip that first meal of the day, push your meals later in the day. So this isn't a diet, it's an intake method. It's basically just eating your meals later in the day and skipping breakfast. You're saving your calories for the time that you spend with your friends and family. You don't have to be that guy that's just having a salad and a little bit of chicken. If you skip that breakfast meal, maybe just have a coffee and an apple or something light, or just fast the way through, or have a protein shake. Have a light lunch and then just have a big dinner. So basically based off the thermogenic effect of food, TEF, if you are consuming if you're consuming the same amount of food in 2 meals as opposed to 6 and they work out to be the same amount of calories, you're not going to put on weight, okay? And obviously try to eat higher protein meals. This because protein has a higher burn off rate than what fats and carbs do, higher thermogenic effect in the body. It's roughly about I think it's 14 to roughly 25% burn off rate. So if you consume say 1,000 calories of chicken or something, you may only ingest about I'm going to say around 800-900 calories of that, just in the process of breaking it down to amino acids, whether that be BCAAs or EAAs, and that muscle protein synthesis, the breakdown, the turnover, all that good stuff. There's a lot more that goes into that, and it goes through the Krebs cycle. Your body's going to burn a lot of calories doing that, so that's why it is a lot less. And protein is the most important macronutrient. It's going to keep you satiated for longer. It's going to keep you fuller for longer, followed by fats, and save your carbs for later. Number 3, don't diet. We're talking about don't try to diet over the Christmas period. I'm not saying it's too hard and it can't be done. It's just a silly time of year to do it. It's when everyone comes together. Everyone loves to talk, give, eat, and drink. Obviously, we do in Australia, and obviously I'm going to say America and a lot of Europe follows that, depending on where you're from. But don't try to diet. So just implement the steps that I said before. Manage your calories and push your meals later in the day. Integrate intermittent fasting, all right? And make sure you're having higher protein meals. Don't fucking diet. You're just setting yourself up for failure. Number 4, understanding calories. All right, so with calories, you've got your calories that come from proteins, fats, and carbs. And there's more so those hidden calories, and dependent upon what the meal is actually cooked in, and we're talking about like gravies and salad dressing, all that kind of stuff. They're kind of the hidden calories that can creep on you. So maybe skimp on having a lot of gravy and have a little bit less, and try to avoid having lots of salad dressing. Just have like olive oil or something, just something easy on the stomach. Don't just a light drizzle, not a complete smash of like coating of it, okay? So that way, if you're managing it that way, you can have more. You could probably have, you could have more of something else. Number 5, liquors. All right, so try to stay away from beers and all that kind of stuff, or have the lighter calorie beers. Stick to your hard liquors, okay? So generally, you might have a 400 calorie beer, whereas opposed to 1 shot of vodka could be like 50 to 100 calories. So 4 shots of vodka equals 1 beer. think of it that way. Just think of it, calories are king. That's the biggest takeaway for this Christmas video. All right, guys, hope you enjoy this workout.
Go to sleep, I keep on hearing voices, little whispers in my head, man, is you fake or loyal? Why no water, that designer, baby, pick your poison. These little demons living underneath my bed, creeping. Know the real monster lives above them all, sleeping. That subtle breathing in your closet every single evening. Thought you never see me again, looks can be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come. Yeah, here we come.
All right, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.